Was 80 something. Unbelievable. But I'm excited about this because we have a little twist up, a little turn on what security is going on at VWK9.com.
Correct.
I'm real excited about this. Paul Hammond. Now, tell me what the VW stands for.
It stands for Vaporwake.
Bring your mic up a little more for me.
It stands Vaporwake.
Vaporwake, okay.
Yeah, absolutely, which is the body-worn explosive detection dogs. It's
right.
Exclusive to us, and it's everyone's being screened by them.
I saw them. I walked by, yeah.
Yeah, we have 6 dogs here at this minute in time.
Now, I know something about bomb detection because we used to do the Super Bowl at Fox, and I didn't go on the remote side.
Yeah.
We were the network. We were the signal. And we'd bring dogs in every show,
Yep.
and we'd sweep the whole studio, just in case, right?
Yep.
But I also had those little dustbuster things. You would look like a little dustbuster vacuum, and you test the air and you test things like that. So when I saw the name Vaporwake, I knew what you guys were talking about. I thought it was a great way to describe what you guys do.
Absolutely. I mean, a lot of what you're talking about there is a traditional bomb dog. You know, a traditional bomb dog do a fantastic job for us in searching static objects for large bombs, okay? Whether it's a vehicle bomb, whether it's a bomb in a trash can, or an event like this at a office counter or so on, you know, the terrorists would come in with a device, plant the device, and then go away, detonate it either remotely or with a timer power unit or something like that. So traditional bomb dog, we train to search static objects, okay? What's different about the Vaporwake dogs is that our dogs are not trained to search static objects, not trash cans, not vehicles, not even people, even though they're here screening people.
Okay.
Because if we did that, we would have to let the dog come to the person, and that is very intrusive.
Okay, good
we
point.
would have to almost get into aviation type security, like you see the TSA with the passenger screening dogs, who do a fantastic job, but they restrict traffic flows even to the point of going static, so their dogs can get up close and personal and search for explosives. We don't do that, and the reason we don't do that is because the conference world, sports world, concert world, they're not ready for aviation type security lines. They want to walk in here through 20 different entrances, 20, 30 deep. And our dogs are trained in the heat plume they leave behind. They do not see you as a productive target. They see the area behind you as a productive target. So we don't have to go to each of the 20 people that have just transited through. We just have to do a traverse of all their heat plumes and searching for explosive particles.
I was a canine agitator
when
I was at the police department.
Yeah.
I was a chief of police agitator too, but that's a whole different story. And I would put on the suit, and I learned a little bit about how this works.
Sure.
This sounds very familiar to me as to how a police canine searches for people. Right? We're not searching objects.
Absolutely.
He's picking up that vapor, that trail, those bloodhounds that can track people 20 miles.
Correct.
You're just applying that kind of technique to a bomb vapor.
Absolutely.
That's brilliant. It's so simple. I'm thinking, why didn't anybody think about it before? It's great.
And it's non-intrusive.
That's right.
And in the dog world, but it's actually very hard to train.
I bet it is, yeah.
Our Vaporwake dogs take between 15 months and 18 months to train, okay? There's a lot of environmental and social conditioning that has to go into the dog. And the reason for that, it's very intimidating being amongst tens of thousands of people with the noises, the distractions. Dallas Cowboys here have 8 Vaporwake dogs via Arlington Fire Department that come and purchase our dogs and do our training and certification. And they're screening tens and tens of thousands of people non-obtrusively. Just like a lot of people coming into this conference here, they don't actually realize in most cases they're being screened. We position our dogs at the tops of escalators before they even come in and start the static checkpoint. So we have a standoff period. So if our dog does alert, does pick up explosive particles in the air, we can very quickly follow to source and determine what person is those explosive particles that come from, and then make the appropriate steps to stop them actually coming into this venue. So it's a fantastic technology. It takes a very long time to train, but done the right way, having a non-obtrusive search in amongst tens of thousands of people, not restricting their traffic flows and their movement, not confining them within a checkpoint, That's the important factor at this minute in time.
Well, and you couldn't search the 300,000 boxes out here.
Absolutely.
You couldn't do it. I don't care if you had 100 dogs, you couldn't do it, right?
Exactly.
So it does make sense to pick up this vapor. Now, am I getting it right in saying that a traditional bomb dog walks around and learns what TNT smells like, learns what plastic smells like? This is not that same thing.
A traditional bomb dog is taught to search 10 different types of families of explosives.
Right.
A vaporweight dog is taught the same, including latest TATP peroxide-based explosives, the current threat, smokeless, nitrates, and so on.
Right.
We're actually taught identically the same, but the quantities is what difference.
Okay.
Is the variance. When a terrorist comes in and wants to place a static device, we can expect a bomb from anywhere from several pounds right up to 1,000 pounds, 2,000 pounds.
Right.
If they're putting a vehicle bomb in or several trash cans, which could cause mass devastation. But when you look at the Boston attack, that happened in Boston Marathon is a good example.
Right.
There were 11 traditional bomb dogs searching that finish line.
Really?
Yes, there were.
Wow.
That night. And they
Wow.
actually did a fantastic job because they stopped a larger bomb being placed at that finish line.
By the same bad guys?
No, the security gap was actually recognized to not be placing a device that could be found by the traditional bomb dogs, a bigger device, but actually walking it straight in, a smaller device, a smaller amount of explosives. Not our metal detectors could determine plastic explosives. The traditional bomb dogs had already been in and searched the area beforehand. We had no technology apart from the technology of vaporweight that could have even stopped those would-be bombers coming in, mingling with the crowd, with the body-worn explosives on their back, and putting it down. So we just have to. We've designed a technology that is readily available to fill a security gap. And although we do the same amount of explosives as a bomb dog because we want to cover the full spectrum as a traditional bomb dog, what's different in this instance is that we're taking the explosive odor down to parts per trillion.
Wow.
Because there's so much small particles coming off in a heat plume. It's fascinating, and it was developed by Auburn University scientists. So there's a real science behind these vaporweight dogs.
This is fantastic. Now, if I ever get popular enough for somebody to want to bomb me, you're going to be the first guy I call for sure. Paul Hammond, VWK9.com, which stands for Vaporwake K9. The name says it all. It's totally different. You guys got to check them out. You got a booth?
Booth 233. Come by and check
Excellent.
us out for sure.
And that's their canines walking around here. They look fantastic. Thanks for coming on SecurityGuideTV.com.
I think we're doing a demonstration, a practical demonstration tomorrow at 10 a.m. So stop by the booth.
At your booth.
Absolutely. And
Brilliant.
we'll show you these dogs finding live explosives in person.
Did I say that properly? Brilliant?
Fantastically brilliant.
Oh, fantastically brilliant. All right. Back in a minute on SecurityGuideTV.com. Thank you. TV.com. Thank you. TV.com. Thank you. TV.com. Thank you.